Hi, I'm Crypto Dummy, and this is Crypto for Dummies Like Me. Today we'll have a quick look at our positions and see how we've been going. I'd say we've had just nothing but sideways action, a little bit of up and down, but probably remain the same. Everybody's waiting for this US election to happen to see the outcome, and we as a community have been waiting for the Richard Heart versus SEC lawsuit to happen. Well, we've got updates on that as part one of that happened yesterday. Large number of the community turned out for it, so that was good to see. Would have loved to have gone myself, but living in Australia is a bit hard to get to America just for a court case. So word coming out from those who attended the court case is it's looking very promising. Apparently from the community there was like 200 people that showed up. They had to use an overflow room as they couldn't all fit in the courthouse. This was a motion to dismiss. And the key points were that the judge felt that the SEC has not given enough evidence to claim jurisdiction over Richard Heart, as he wasn't living in America at the time of these transactions. And they haven't been able to prove it and have been caught backpedaling. Two of the case was fraud case, misusing of sacrifice funds. Now, if you know anything about the Pulse Chain sacrifice, you will know that Richard Heart said it was a definite underlying sacrifice, that once you sacrifice this money, it is gone. And it has been proven that the funds were to build Pulse Chain. Now Pulse Chain has been built and it's been released. So I don't see where the fraud is. And I think the judge has come into the same conclusion. 60 to 90 days to find out the full thing, but I think that there's a very, very good chance that this could be, this motion to dismiss could actually happen. Maybe it's, people are saying 60 to 70%, 75% in our favour. So here's hoping. It'd be nice to see this happen before Christmas and give a nice Christmas present to the community and everyone else, because regardless if you do not like Richard Heart or Pulse Chain or Hex, it is still cryptocurrency in general. If they can sue over these little allegations, then they can sue any crypto company. And we all know that the SEC is just trying to fud everybody out of their bags, promote the Bitcoin ETF, and the Ethereum ETF will probably follow. So yeah, that's where we stand on the court case. So looking good. Right, let's jump in and see how assets have been doing. Almost a start here. This is EOS token. As you know, that we did some stakes. Now it looks like we've got a whole lot of EOS there. That's because I transferred some more over recently. I made the idiot mistake because I am Crypto Dummy. When we staked, we'll go to our stakes. When I did my stakes the other day, I forgot to leave anything for gas fees, so I couldn't show you what it's like to take the to claim your pending rewards. So I've just bit the bullet and I moved some over from another account, claim the rewards right here, right now. So let's do that as we move forward. So let's go back to our stakings. Let's go all the way down. Thank you. There, and if we just click on this, we can claim our rewards. Bang in our password, which you should all have securely written down somewhere. Okay, so that has been confirmed and processing. So we should and complete. So we've now claimed our first rewards. Look at that, bing. And so our little total, if we go to the top up here in our account, has just gone up by five EOS tokens. Currently traveling, it is at 42 cents. It's been traveling. It's been as high as 50 cents and been as low as 39 cents. So it seems to have that 10 cent margin, which is not too bad. We haven't seen any massive moves of such, not at this stage anyway. Let's go off to see what else we've got going on. Right, so over to our Pulse coin list. As you can see, everything's down a little bit. Earlier this week it was all up, so it's just same thing happening across the board. Wherever we look, we've just got an up and downward movements, pretty much sideways. Not a lot happening. We can go into the charts and have a look if we'd like. Okay, so just as you can see down here, the bottom is September, and we've been slowly increasing, and we've got to our top here, which was 0.18. And we've had a bit of downward action and slowly moved back and retraced, but it's not looking too bad. I think everybody is waiting for this court case to happen to see what happens in the US election. I would say it's still a very, very good time to buy more HEX and more Pulse Chain, more PulseX, any of the RH tokens, because do you think they will still be this price when or if Richard Heart wins the lawsuit? You might see an explosion. There might be a lot of people waiting for it. If Donald Trump wins the election, everyone thinks that he's crypto friendly. That might help a big pump across the crypto ecosystem. So if you're going to do it, if you're going to make the risk, now is the time. Okay, we'll flick over to our portfolio. So we're doing okay over here. We've got like 52,000 HEX staked away. We've got our little staking ladder. Now, I just wanted to point out this. So even though this is just for show, and I've only put like $1,000 away on each of these so that you can see how it reacts. If you see the good old 555 over here, we only put 1,000 HEX in there. And on return, we will get 4,000 HEX. So that is a really good boost. Now, this is my whole point about the HEX staking, that you could set yourself up. Great little income. Say if you had multiples of 10 here. So say if you added multiples of 10, instead of having 1,000, you had 10,000. Then you'll get 40,000. If you had 100,000, you'd get 400,000. You see where I'm going with this? The whole point of this is that if you got 100,000 in there and you get 400,000 in 15 years time, you could take that 100,000 and put it back over for 15 years and you have 300,000 HEX to live off. Now, if that's gone to 50 cents or $1, like we all hope that it will, and it has a chance of even doing bigger and better things than that, then that's going to be extremely good income for any person. So it's risk versus reward. We could put a whole lot of money into Bitcoin, might go to $100,000, $150,000, $200,000. But if you bought it now, it's worth 60,000. It's only going to be a 2 or 3x. So if you put $10,000 or just say $1,000 in, then you're only going to get $3,000 back if you sell it at the high. If you put something like $1,000 to $10,000 into a product like HEX and stake it away, the profit margins could be phenomenal. It could do 100x. Say 100 times $1,000 is $100,000. If you got $10,000 in there, suddenly you've had $1 million if you can sell it or sell some of it at the right times. But again, I recommend that you don't sell it all, that you do a staking ladder so that you can keep the money in the system. And if more and more people crack onto this and do this, then we can all have basic income pretty much. We can basically have an income for the rest of our lives by keeping the value of it there. With the community, they've been building new and more improved items throughout the Pulse chain everywhere we look. So it's only just getting started. This is only year 1 for the Pulse chain. Okay, we'll just crack into here. Okay, so just jump into our wallet there and we can see what's going on. Okay. Oh, look, we've got time's been slowly increasing too there. That's kind of cool. Okay, we've got a little... we've still got our teddy bear, $31. Never made it back to our $50 mark. We'll see what happens during the bull run, whether we can get it back there. Okay. Change. Looks like we've got a couple of new features going on here. I know that the Internet Money Wallet people did a recent video saying that they've now connected transfer your money around a lot of different block sites now, which sounds really, really cool. I haven't had a look at it yet, but I will do so in the coming weeks. Okay, right, we're connected, so we should be able to see our farms. There we go. We've made a little bit of money there. So if we want to, we can just harvest. So it takes some days it takes a little bit of time to harvest. There it goes, bang. Okay, so we can go back into our wallet and just show that there we have it. We now have 2 INC tokens. So this is how it's done. So while we're moving sideways and then to earn a little bit of passive income, you can come in here, some really good APRs. Still up around the 50% if you wish to go for it. Remember, there is a thing called impermanent loss. Look it up and make sure you do your due diligence before you get involved. I've been involved with the farms for a little while and it seems fine. There doesn't seem to be much loss at all. And I do make some really good APRs and have been collecting our INC token for a little while. Use it for a little bit of purchases here and there, and put it back into the farms itself. So it's been really lucrative for me. Okay, so what else we got? We've done the HEX, we've done the AOS, and we've done that. That's pretty much it for today. So nothing really happening. So let's hope that this whole lawsuit thing goes our way. Here's hoping that we have a good, honest election. It looks like from word of mouth that Trump seems to have beat Harris, but it has just have to beat the fraudulent voting machine. So we'll see what happens there as well. All right, see you next time.